Hey coaches, welcome back to another video here at Chief Pigskin. I hope everyone had a great holiday. I know I did. I even have a war wound. Look at that. Look at that. Taking down some Christmas decorations for my wife and just got whacked in the head. It earned me brownie points though, so hey, works for me. In today's video, I'm going to go over 4 plays we run that takes advantage of what the defense is doing. And I got this from reading, yes, I know you're going to give me flack about it, but the Delaware Wing Tee, the Bible for the Wing Tee. And what I learned is systematic play calling from the Wing Tee. Hate the Wing Tee, sorry coach, but they have great ideas. And one of the ways is you run a play until the defense stops it, and then you better have a counter to that play. So in today's video, I'm going to go over our base play, which is the inside zone, and then 3 plays we run if the defense takes that away. And then I'm going to boil it down to just one formation because, as y'all know, I love tempo, and I think the fastest way to run plays is to keep it in one formation as fast as you can go. But until I get into that, or I just want to know, have y'all signed up for the clinic? Because you need to. It's an amazing price. It's got amazing coaches, and you will learn a lot. So go ahead, pause the video now, get yourself a subscription, and then come on back, and here we go into the 4 plays we run to take advantage of the defense. Now, the very first play defenses have to stop in order for us to go to any other play is our inside zone. And I like to run the inside zone out of 3x1. The reason why is I broke down the stats. About 72% of the time we were on the hash, either the left hash or the right hash. So I like to go 3x1 because that sets the formation to the field and it lets us go faster because our kids know, okay, left hash, we go 3x1 to the right. If it's on the right hash, we're going to go 3x1 to the left. And I've gotten away from actually signaling in formation, practicing it this way. So the ball's on the hash, left hash, we're going 3x1 to the field. We're running our normal inside zone play. You can do a couple of things with this. If you really want to go fast, which we did, you can one word it. You can call it Batman. And then everyone knows, okay, Batman is inside zone to the left with a now screen with number 3 to the right. Or you can just signal an in inside zone left, key 3, or whatever it is you want. But the way we do it is we'll just yell out a word, and then we get right into it and we're going. So that one word tells everybody what to do. It tells the L he has either got a 3-step hitch or a slant based on what this guy is doing. So if he is off of them, he's got a hitch. If he's inside of them, we run a slant. When he's pressed up to him, we run a slant. We've gone to slants instead of fades because it's a higher percentage throw. And then we work on getting off a press so much that the press really doesn't bother us like it used to before we started practicing it. That one word tells these guys right here now they are running their normal key 3. So that means block on. He is now taking 1 step forward and backpedaling. I believe in the back pedal instead of the bubble because it's an easier throw for the quarterback if he's going to throw it. That's just me. If you want to do the little bubble, that's fine. I just know that we've tried to do it and it takes a lot of time to get that down perfect. And just the 1 step and back pedal is really simple and it saves time. So do what you want to do. That one word also tells our line they're blocking inside zone, and we block it a little different. We want horizontal movement like Noel Mazzoni instead of vertical. Get together and push up and put these guys into the linebacker's lap. I want to move them left and right and let my tailback make them right. So our rules are pretty simple. You're just taking 3 steps to whichever side and you're staying on your track. Someone's going to take that gap. If they haven't in 3 steps, then you work up to the second level. Someone's going to show up. If the defense doesn't show up, then it's not a sound defense and it really doesn't matter. That's how we do it. Quarterback, you're reading whoever comes off the C gap. I've gotten to the gaps instead of whoever comes off of the tackle because they start playing games with you, and I've figured out through trial and error that my quarterbacks work better when I say, okay, if I'm the tackle, whoever comes off that end or off the C gap, because that's where the C gap is, that's who you're reading. Running back, you're pressing the front side A gap, open, crossover, pressing, and then you have a choice. You can either bang it up here, you can bounce it, or you can bend it. And a lot of them want to bounce it, but we make a rule. If you bounce it, you need to get 5 yards. If you don't get 5 yards, you're coming out. The next guy's going in. I don't care how crappy the next guy is. That is the rule. And the quarterback, you're reading him. So if he bends, you pull to run the throw. If he sits there, you hand off. Pre-snap, you've got this and you've got this. If we got the numbers, you just catch, turn, throw it. If not, read the end and then go. Okay, first play, inside zone. They have to stop it in order for us to do anything else. If they don't stop it, we keep running. So here's our inside zone. We're going to be key screens down here. We're full zoning, we're not even comboing, just 3 steps and then getting your gap. And when guy runs up the field, so we hand the ball off. And again, what's the rule? If you bounce it outside, you have to get at least 5 yards. That's at least 5 yards. We keep running that until the defense stops us. Now I wanted to show you that we have different things to do. So we're still running our inside zone, but do you see how much space is off this single receiver? So he knows he's running a 3-step hitch. The quarterback's just going to catch, turn, and throw it. Easy yards, and it is hit so fast that we're throwing it here. Look at this. There's a guy down the field. I'm guilty of it, but the refs don't call it, so we're going to keep doing it because it's such a bang, bang that for the human eye, they're not going to be able to notice it. So for all you guys that are worried about doing these plays, roll the dice, man, because 9 times out of 10, you're not going to call it. And look at this. A simple throw and catch gives us at least 13 yards. You can't beat that. And to show you that we have one more component, I've shown you the run. I've shown you to the one receiver side. Now I'm going to show you our key screen. We have got 3/2. The quarterback knows that, so he's just going to flip it out to this guy. And I want you to see we're playing with tempo so much that this guy is running off the field that we're going so fast. He can't even get off. So the quarterback sees that we have the numbers. He just catch, turns, and flips it out there. Look. That's simple. That lets us play fast because one play is actually 3. After you've gashed the defense several times with the inside zone, they're going to start playing games with you. They're going to try to take that away from you. And the number one thing we see for defenses to do to take away the inside zone is they like to scrape exchange, where he goes here and he goes around. And that messes up the quarterback's read a lot because he sees nobody off the C gap. He's like, oh crap, I'm going to pull it and run. And when he runs, he gets smacked in the face by this linebacker. So he's going, coach, what are we going to do to make sure that they don't do that? And we have an answer, and the answer for that is our pin and pull scheme. The pin and pull takes care of the scrape exchange, and I'm going to show you how. So we've got our pin and pull, and again, we're in a 3x1 left hash. Kids know where to line up, what to do. This is another one-word play for us. So inside zone, let's say is Batman. This would be Superman, and the kids know what to do. Superman is inside zone. Superman is pin and pull with a pop by the F. And this is how we do it. This tells the the L. Okay, Superman, I'm push, cracking the safety. If anyone's going to make a play on the outside, it's going to be this corner because corners, if they were any good, they would be in here. Same with secondary. Corners, they can just cover. They can't tackle. That's what I look at it. Corners are crappy safeties. That's what I think of. Okay, back here, since we call it Superman, they know we are going to be running our snag. And the snag route is for the first slot receiver. That's the F. He is going to be running a 6-yard snag over the B gap. So we're calling Superman. That lets everybody else know that we are running our key 1. So he's blocking most dangerous man. He's taking 1 step up and taking 3 steps toward the quarterback. That's what he's looking for. Now, the blocking rules are simple for the offensive lineman. It's essentially from tackle, you block whoever's head up to outside of you, so you're base blocking. Guard, do you have someone in the B gap? No, then you are blocking down on the A gap. Center is then going to be pulling around for the front side linebacker. And then backside, so he's taken care of. We got the 4 down lineman. Who's left? This linebacker. That is the quarterback's read right here. Running back, all you were doing is you were going to take it. Running back, all you were doing is you're going to get the ball, and you're going to try to see if you can't beat them to the outside. That is your mission. You were just going to take one little gather step, and then you're hauling tail to the sideline trying to outrun everybody. Quarterback, you're going to take one little shuffle to the left if the play is going to the left, and your eyes are on this guy right here. If he sits there, you hand the ball off. If he crosses the center's face, then you pull to throw. Now, if he crosses the center's face, you pull to throw, and this guy right here comes in the field of vision, then you just throw this key screen out here. This essentially is our OS, our oh crap, if you will, right here for the quarterback. This bails him out, but this is who we're looking for. So when defense is scrape exchange, this is what we go to in order to make them pay for taking away our inside zone. So the defenses have taken away your inside zone by scrape exchanging or gap exchanging or doing something funky on the backside with the end and the linebacker. That is fine. You know what to call next, the pin and pull. So on this one, we're doing pin and pull. We've got these four here. We're going to be popping this guy because I make it the rule. Quarterback, you're reading the linebacker same side as the running back. Does he cross the guy's face? No. Hand the ball off, and now your guy makes a play. It's that simple. So there's the run aspect of it, and then we have a passing aspect off of it as well. Remember, the pin and pull is both a run and a pass. I just showed you the run. Here's the pass. So we've got 1, 2. Here's who we are reading. He comes, so the quarterback knows I'm going to catch turn. I'm just going to throw it right there. Simple, easy yards that your quarterback can do because you're a great coach and you put a quarterback back there that can make a 6-yard throw. All right, so you've hit the defense with the inside zone. They've taken that away. You've come back and counterpunched them with the pin and pull. You've gashed them a couple times. They take that away. Now what most defenses are going to do is they're going to spin down and they're going to cover your guys man-to-man, and they're going to bring the house. So as an offensive coordinator, what are you going to do? You're gonna shrivel up and get all scared and say, I can't do this now because the defense is going man-to-man? Or are you going to stick your chest out and tell your kids, hey, we're fixing to go deep and we are fixing to score? You're absolutely freaking right. That's what you're going to do. You're going to say, hey, guns up, baby, because we're going to score. And how do you score? By running a perfectly designed pick route that uses the defense's alignment against them. And I wouldn't be a spread coach if I didn't say this is essentially 4 verts with a little twist. Now this is what we're going to do. We just call this Daytona. That is what we call our normal 4 verts, and if we want to run this play, we call Daytona Switch. I know, easy enough, right? So Daytona Switch, and this is the rules. If the single wide receiver, he is opposite the back, then he knows he has got a 15-yard comeback. And the reason why he does that is he is the OS. I always have an OS, pardon me, coach, an oh shit route built in for the quarterback so he knows where to go if he's in trouble, and this is it. So that's what he's doing. Everybody else, Daytona Switch, that's telling these two that they're switching responsibilities. So the R now is he's got bottom of the numbers. He runs a better route than that. I'm really bad at that some days. So he's got the bottom of the numbers. He now, the F, has got the hash, and he releases first. And that lets the Y come right off his butt, and he is running about 20 to 25 yards at a spot on the opposite hash. And that is who the quarterback is looking for, especially when it's man-to-man. And now offensive line and back-wise, what we do is we like to do every single pass route with the play action, because I've noticed that these guys, all of the guys on defense, they really get sucked in when you do a play action, even if it's just a really crappy play action where the quarterback just flash fakes. For some reason, 15, 16, and 17-year-old kids can't help it. They'll put their eyes in the backfield and they will take a step forward. So I figured, hey, why don't we just do a play action fake all the time? So that's what we do. And what we block it up is we just half slide it. So center, guard, and tackle to the play side. You've got your gap, backside, man and on, tailback. You make a good play fake, and then you've got number 1 to 2. So the quarterback rides it in there, takes a quick 1, 2, 3, and he is starting with 1, 2, to 3. Most of the time, it is right here, and it is very devastating to the defense. So now they're deciding to take away the pin and pull. They've taken away the inside zone. What do you do next? While you dial up a long distance bomb and you let it go, you now know that you've hit them with the snag, that they're going to be conscientious, SAT word, of this guy right here. So just run him vertical, run a guy right underneath him, and you're good as gold. The defense doesn't know what to do. Now you have all that grass, and if your guy can run like this guy right here, you're good. You have players on your team that can play. Put them in positions to let them be successful. The last play I like to run out of the 3x1 is a little shot play, and this helps if they go man. What I like to do is I like to run a tailback wheel out of the backfield, and I do that when I notice that the safeties are high. They're in a one high safety, and the linebacker, if they're going man, is tucked inside the box. And I stole this straight from Noel Mazzoni because I steal from the best. All we call it is bullet. So if I go bullet, they know the tailback flips over, and then we've got a two-man snag game here, and then just a key screen on the backside. Right there, he's blocking, and then we're just running, the F is just running a key 2 or a key 3, and then the magic happens front side. He is running a snag route, but I'm gonna be honest, it's not so much a snag route as a pick route. He is going and stopping right in front of the linebacker because we know that this corner is in man. He's going to go with them, and as you can tell, there's all this grass back here. So what we do with the tailback is we just have him run straight to where the wide receiver is, and then he is going straight up the numbers. And the quarterback, it's a shot play. He's not looking for anybody else but the tailback. He is just taking a quick 3 and throwing it out there. He is going to throw it so either we catch it or it goes out of bounds. Then the very last thing, you know when you go in a certain formation, they're going to be playing man. You know that your running back is better than their linebacker, so you call the good old-fashioned bullet route, which puts him on him. He's going to be running a snag, which is kind of just like a legal screen, and then they got to step on him. You just throw it out there and let your dudes be who they are. There you have, coaches, 4 plays that you can run at an up-tempo speed, and you know what to call based on what the defense takes away. And if y'all do anything different, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And just an extra little nugget of information, if you wanted, you can make these a one-word call, whatever you want. I like to do superheroes because I'm a dork. You can do it that way, rep them every day. Your kids will like it, they will love it, and you will score a ton of points. And before you go, please get the clinic. It's amazing. I'm going to be doing a speak a couple of weeks from now. If you're watching it in February, Coach has got a bunch of other great, phenomenal coaches on here. You're going to get your money's worth. Go ahead and do it. Treat yourself. And until next time, coaches, let's continue to master the spread, score points, and have fun.